Welcome back to part 2 of our series on fixing a stuck emergency brake. In part 1, we broke down how the emergency brake system works and why it might refuse to release. Today, we're focusing on practical steps to diagnose the problem and what you can do to fix it safely and effectively. Keep watching for a quick diagnosis. If your brake won't budge, start by looking under your car for rust, corrosion, or any loose parts around the brake cables. If you have an electronic parking brake, press the release button and listen for unusual sounds like grinding or whining, which could mean a mechanical or electrical fault. Here are some basic DIY fixes, but proceed with caution. Some issues you can try to address on your own. 1. Lightly apply and release the brake. Doing this a few times may loosen minor rust or debris. 2. Warm the vehicle in cold weather. If your brake is frozen, let the engine run and warm things up. If it keeps happening, it's time for professional help. 3. Lubricate moving parts. Using a penetrating lubricant on rusted components might help, but make sure it's safe for brake systems, or better yet, let the pros at RiceTire handle it. 4. Check tire pressure and load. Occasionally, incorrect tire pressure or a heavy load can mess with the brake's performance. Verify everything is within the recommended range. If these quick fixes don't free your emergency brake, or if you're uncomfortable working on critical safety parts, don't force it. You risk causing more harm than good. When to seek professional help for bigger issues, head to a professional shop like RiceTire. They serve Maryland, Pennsylvania, Virginia, and Washington, D.C., and their certified technicians have the right tools and knowledge to tackle all types of emergency brake problems. 1. Cable inspections and replacement. Worn or damaged cables are replaced with high-quality components. 2. Corroded part servicing. Springs, calipers, or brake shoes covered in rust get cleaned, lubricated, or replaced as needed. 3. Electronic parking brake diagnostics. Modern EPBs often need computerized fault checks, and RiceTire has the equipment to handle it. 4. Precision adjustments. The team can fine-tune cable tension and alignment so your brake fully disengages without any guesswork. Preventive maintenance for the long haul. Once your brake is back to normal, keep it that way with a few smart habits. Regular inspections. Stop by RiceTire for routine checkups. 1. Spotting small issues like slight rust or cable wear early can save you from major repairs later. 2. Clean and lubricate. If you drive in harsh conditions like salted winter roads, ask about cleaning and lubrication strategies to reduce corrosion. Use the brake consistently. Engage and disengage your emergency brake regularly. If you feel even minor resistance, book an appointment at RiceTire to stay ahead of problems. Wrapping things up. A stubborn emergency brake isn't just frustrating, it's a red flag that something's not right. Ignoring it could lead to bigger headaches or safety risks down the road. By understanding the basics, trying small fixes cautiously, and knowing when to turn to professionals like the team at RiceTire, you're taking control of your car's well-being. Thanks for watching part 2 in our series on emergency brake problems. If you missed part 1, check it out to learn how the brake system works and why it might get stuck in the first place. For any further questions or concerns, don't hesitate to contact RiceTire or your local trusted mechanic. Remember, a little attention now can save you a lot of trouble later and keep your drive smooth and safe.